When Otis arrived at the shelter, he was tiny, maybe 4 weeks old, and couldn't see a thing. An eye infection had taken his vision before he was old enough to really see the world. Because he seemed so fragile, he came home that very day. And since that day, he's never looked back. Today, as an 11-year-old kitty, Otis is far too busy to worry about what's missing in his life. In fact, he might argue the opposite is true, that he can smell more deeply, touch more lightly, and listen more carefully than any of his brothers or sisters. And even they have to admit, when it comes to tracking the occasional fly in the house, no one is more capable than Otis. Anytime the mood strikes, Otis can access an amazing kitty garden house. Up the ramp, through a tiny window into his refuge. There are purple, blue, and red tunnels, scratching posts, steps, and ramps, offering Otis the chance to act a little squirrely. If things are heating up, shade is always on the menu, care of a giant trumpet vine draped along the skyline of the enclosure. Of course, there's an outhouse for the occasional emergency pit stop. And when nap time rolls around, there's always the option of lounging in the kitty hammock if the catnip patch happens to be occupied. In the cool of the evening, Otis can enjoy the calm of the backyard garden. The entire garden is kitty-proofed, and the menu of garden delights includes catmint clumps to roll around on, cool native grasses, and pots of catnip, considered a delicacy by Otis and his brothers and sisters. Giving Otis a taste of sunshine, fresh air, and a new vantage point from which to view the world is a small price to pay for the joy he gives us every day.